The Mount Washington Auto Road, originally the Mount Washington Carriage Road, is a 7.6-mile private toll road in southern New Hampshire. The road climbs 4,618 feet from an altitude of 1,527 feet at the bottom to 6,145 feet at the top, an average gradient of 11.6%. The road was completed and opened to the public in 1861. The toll road has some really scary sections. There is no room for error. If you don't watch what you're doing, it's real easy to go over the side and downhill for several thousand feet. Mount Washington is an ultra-prominent mountain in the state of New Hampshire. It is the highest peak in the northeastern United States at 6,288 feet and the most topographically prominent mountain east of the Mississippi River. The mountain is notorious for its erratic weather. On the afternoon of April 12, 1934, the Mount Washington Observatory recorded a wind speed of 231 miles per hour at the summit, the world record from 1934 until 1996. Mount Washington still holds the record for highest measured wind speed not associated with a tornado or tropical cyclone. The mountain is located in the Presidential Range of the White Mountains, in Coos County, New Hampshire. The mountain is in several unincorporated townships, with the summit in the township of Sergeant's Purchase. While nearly the whole mountain is in the White Mountain National Forest, an area of 60 acres surrounding and including the summit is designated as Mount Washington State Park. In 1821, Ethan Allen Crawford built a house on the summit. The house lasted until a storm in 1826. Little occurred on the summit itself until the mid-19th century, when it was developed into one of the first tourist destinations in the nation, with construction of more bridle paths and 2 hotels. The Summit House opened in 1852, a 64-foot-long stone hotel anchored by 4 heavy chains over its roof. In 1853, the Tip Top House was erected to compete. Built of wood with 91 rooms in 1872 to 1873, the Summit House burned in 1908, then was replaced in granite in 1915. The Tip Top House alone survived the fire. Today it is a state historic site, recently renovated for exhibits. The Mount Washington Cog Railway, also known as the Cog, is the world's first mountain climbing cog railway. It uses a marsh rack system and both steam and biodiesel-powered locomotives to carry tourists to the top of the mountain. It is the second steepest rack railway in the world, after the Pilatus Railway in Switzerland, with an average grade of over 25% and a maximum grade of 37%. The railway is approximately 3 miles long and ascends Mount Washington's western slope, beginning at an elevation of approximately 2,700 feet above sea level and ending just short of the mountain's summit peak of 6,288 feet. The train ascends the mountain at 2.8 miles per hour and descends at 4.6 miles per hour. Steam locomotives take approximately 65 minutes to ascend and 40 minutes to descend, while the biodiesel engines can go up in as little as 36 minutes. The weather of Mount Washington is notoriously erratic. This is partly due to the convergence of several storm tracks, mainly from the Atlantic to the south, the Gulf region and the Pacific Northwest. The vertical rise of the Presidential Range, combined with its north-south orientation, makes it a significant barrier to westerly wind. With these factors combined, hurricane-force wind gusts are observed from the summit of the mountain on average of 110 days per year.